Hey, what's up students of 52 Cards? It's Assad here, and in this video I'm going to show you a really cool vanish technique that's really well suited for close-up environments. So this is based off of the back palming technique, which I taught a few years ago. I'll link you to that video on the screen here, I think it's going to be, and in the description box down below. You know, typically back palming is the idea of taking a card and making it vanish, and it's done by very quickly palming the card behind your hand. Okay, refer to that other tutorial for the full details on how this works. I'm not going to cover it in depth now. I'm going to show you how you can use this in a close-up setting, because typically back palming is done in kind of a stage setting with your arm kind of up to your side. Maybe you can show over here. Back palming is normally done like this, right? But by bringing it down here, now you can do it in a close-up environment for someone who's standing right in front of you. And it just works out really nicely. So here's how it goes. You do need to be comfortable with getting a card in back palm position, so make sure you know how to do that. But the nice thing about this method right here is that you can do it very slowly. Okay, you don't need to be able to do it super quick like you normally do, because you're going to be using your other hand as cover. So you're going to be holding the cards in this position right here, and with your left hand, you're going to come over and cover the entirety of the card, kind of like so. Okay, now here's what's happening under the cover. So as I cover my hand, now I can very slowly, pretend like this is a. Actually, I wonder if we can get in under.
I can go.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try right now.
All right. So tell me when.
Yeah, let's just try right now. Yeah, it's kind of impromptu.
Yeah.
So basically, what's happening is as I cover the card like this, that's when I reach across. I get my first finger and my pinky in position, and then I can do this as slow as I want because I have all the cover in the world. I'm simply going to take that card into back palm position as my left hand runs across, and then you're going to do this hand washing technique. So we'll cover the hand washing technique next, but first you want to get very comfortable with getting into that back palm position under the cover of your left hand. So like this, and then like this. Okay, let's get back to the... Okay, so we'll backtrack real quick. You've covered the card with your opposite hand. You've taken the card into back palm position. Now let's talk about the hand washing motion. Now, you know, this is kind of flexible. You can kind of do it in your style, but here's what I like to do. I like to make my left hand look a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit with a little bit of tension. I want people to think that I'm palming the card in my left hand. So then when I come across, and then I turn over and boom, that's like a surprise factor right there. So go like that. And then I'm gonna do this, a little bit of hand washing to demonstrate that both of my hands are empty. Okay, so back here, I do the palm. And then as I turn my hand over, here's a little finesse point. Pay attention to my right thumb. I'm gonna be doing this. Just a tiny little detail, but it really makes that hand washing gesture quite nice. So I go like this, hand wash. I show or display both hands. And then for the production, you have a number of options. Here's one. As I turn my hand back palm down, all I'm doing is the standard back palm production. Okay, so speed, what that would look like is like that. That's pretty good. Another one which makes it look like the card is literally shooting out from in between your hands is once you get into the position, you show both your hands. You're gonna fold your hands like this, and then I'm gonna be doing the production at my fingertips. So it should look like it's just shooting out from in between my hands, even though I just showed both of my hands empty. Okay. Again, the production aspect, it's the exact same technique that we covered in the standard back palm tutorial, so refer to that again for the technique on the production. It's really just the reverse of the vanish. But this is just a neat idea that you guys can play around with, doing the back palm vanish in a close-up setting using both hands to create a really visual and magical vanish of a single card. So I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you in the next video.